morning, Sharon.
Sorry, we coming in late, y'all. I'm in pain. I don't even know how to adjust myself, but I want to adjust myself.
Yeah. Um, Ain't nothing in there, man. Welcome to the Love Brew Podcast. I'm your host, Tommy T.
My name is Artika.
And
What's
that's
wrong with him?
and that's Artika. He I don't know what's wrong with him, man. It's early. Good morning, cousin. Um
He kicked me in my head all night.
oh, you slept in our bed?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
And he slept on your side of
Something
the
on my
bed
shirt?
at an
Sure.
angle.
Yeah,
So his head was like where your head would be, but his feet were right here.
yeah.
And the entire time I was in pain. Like I kept turning the heating pad on and off.
Yeah.
And it seemed like whenever I stirred to like reach over and cut the remote off, I'd get a psh.
Oh, kick in the face.
I'm like, bro.
Like somebody doing this to you.
Yeah, I'm like,
You
bro, I'm
talking
hot. Like, I'm tired. It hurts. Stop.
to.
Leave me alone.
Man. It's one of them days, man. Another Saturday, another
I'm
long week.
having a whole day over here.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know what you did,
I
man.
don't either. It just came out of nowhere because yesterday morning I was
Good morning,
fine.
D.
And then I laid across the bed for about 45 minutes before I went back to work last night.
Probably lay wrong.
I must have.
Mm.
And who knew that being comfortable could be considered laying wrong?
Mm. Oh, I don't know, man. But
Thank you for helping me get up this morning.
yeah, no problem, man. I feel like if I would
It feels like it. Well, let me not say that. It felt like that last night, and then we took the kids to a Hallelujah night, and it's like it radiated
getting older.
down my arm, and like I had two fingers go numb last night for a short stint. I couldn't get up and turn over. Like everything about like getting up to get my heating pad was like
Yeah.
I wanted to scream like the Grinch with every movement.
Sound like when my ankle was hurting.
Mate, I don't know. I don't
I
know
ain't,
what you did to your
I ain't,
ankle
I
either.
ain't gonna do like you did me.
What you mean?
You asked me to do 50, 11 things, and I was like, my ankle is killing me.
What did I ask you to do?
Everything.
I don't recall.
You wanted me to cook one night. I was like, dog, just help your boy out.
I don't recall.
Yeah, okay.
I don't.
Selective memory.
No, it's not selective memory. It's
But
just
I
I don't
it's
recall.
it's all good.
I
It's
just
all
don't
good,
recall.
boo.
Okay.
Um, man, we got a lot to talk about. Even though Artiga don't think we do have a lot to talk
I don't know
about,
what we have to
but
talk about
we do. Um,
with that numbness. You may have a pinched nerve. That's what ChatGPT told me. That's what
Good
led me
morning,
to
high
the heating
vibe.
pad. Ow. So I currently have an icy hot patch.
Yeah, it's
thanks,
like when
thanks to my spouse.
essentially what I did to my back that one time when I was squatting
Uh huh.
and the disc bulge.
Uh huh.
Essentially, it's a pinched nerve that causes sciatic nerve.
You know, I had sciatica when I was pregnant with Quad.
No, I didn't know that.
Really, really bad.
I didn't know that. I just met you guys a few years ago. It's the new Tommy T.
Please don't do this with me.
Um,
Not today. Good morning, high vibe.
but no, it's like
I wish that was bigger.
what? I don't know how to make
Like,
that
I
big.
wish you could put that over there.
Yeah, I actually could do something similar to yesterday. Man, my new monitor is amazing. I hooked my iPad up trying to charge it because it's supposed to be a USB hub,
Mm-hmm.
and it put my iPad on the screen. On the screen.
Well, good. Tommy always puts himself in harm's way
What do you mean?
to be funny.
What do you mean?
He always be like, ha ha ha. And I be like, ha ha hell.
That's funny, man.
Yeah, it just started up last night, Sharon. So I've been trying to
Yeah, go to urgent care.
home remedy it
You're gonna have to drive yourself. That's what I had to do. That's what you expected me to do.
Is it?
Yes.
You lie. Oh, you lie.
You know how I know I'm not lying?
How?
Because you asked me which leg it was.
I
You
don't
said
recall.
which leg is hurt. I was like, my left leg. You was like, oh, you can drive. I was like,
I
asshole.
can't even turn my head to drive. I would have to call an Uber if you wouldn't take me. This has happened before, but
Has
never
it?
to this degree. Yeah,
Man, you gotta stretch, man. Like they said earlier, you're getting old, man.
I am getting old.
My elbow white
Good
as this chair.
afternoon in London.
Good afternoon, Sheriff.
One of these days, my kids got to be older,
Yeah,
but I want to spend like a week or two in Europe and just go from city to city.
yeah.
But I can't do it with a 3 and a 6 year old.
Mm-mm.
I don't even think I could do it with a 4 and a 7 year old.
Um, I had a list of things that I wanted to mention this week from this week's adventure of life.
Okay.
Um,
Give us a clue about your adventures.
so what's up, cousin? Um, I gotta pull up my palm, my notes.
I need Paris to make sure. I mean, I know this was a few years ago when this was all going down, but I need to make sure the bed bug situation in Paris is done.
All right, so Halloween was last night.
It was.
We have to discuss our children
Oh my God, they pissed me off.
because they don't know how to do Halloween.
They pissed me off.
So we go to this. We go to this. It's a church around the corner from the house.
Like 2 miles away.
Right. It took us 45 minutes to get to where they got out the car. Not to park, but where they just got out the car.
Yeah, we got out of the car and we walked across the church's grass. We weren't the only people to do this,
Yeah.
but we walked across the church's grass to this festival. They have like multiple parking lots in their like for their church. So they had one lot completely shut down. They had like what do you call the little swings? The swings that go in circle.
It ain't a merry-go-round?
No, because the
Oh.
merry-go-round has the horses.
Oh, okay. Well, it go in a circle. I knew I wasn't doing it.
It like swings and then it goes up and then it comes down.
Yeah.
They had that. They had like 6 or 7 bounce houses.
I gotta buy some bounce houses, man. That is
So I've really been looking
that is
into
a
this.
thing to get into.
I've been looking at one that's like small enough for our house, like backyard.
I need a commercial one.
No. I'm saying like I've been looking at one that's small enough for our backyard, similar to, and you probably don't remember this, what my cousin had for her son's birthday party.
No, I don't remember that.
It would house like toddler size kids
Yeah.
and let them jump, and then just growing into bigger ones from there. But I've definitely been thinking about this. I've been thinking about this for years, so much so that Shantae and I had developed a business plan.
Yeah. I hadn't been thinking about it for years, but I definitely thought about it last night. I was like, dang.
We, in our minds, we have started a party rental business that started with my tablecloths that are at her house.
Yeah. They've been there for a long. Anyway, man,
They her
this,
tablecloths.
it's not about us. It's about the kids. These kids. Well, first off, they get out the car. I'm like, all I'm thinking to myself, go hit the trunks, go stand in line, get the treats because this thing is almost over.
Mm-hmm. Because
They're
it's only 2.5 hours.
right. So they're headed that way.
And okay, let's start off with this 2.5 hours. We didn't leave our house until after the first hour was already done. And it took us 45 minutes into the second hour. So to let y'all know, we have about 45 to 50 minutes there total. And this was before Tommy got parked. This was just upon me and the kids getting out of the car.
Yeah. So I get parked finally, walking up, and I'm like, "Where y'all at?" They in line for something. I don't know what they in line for.
We were at the trunks.
Oh, okay.
They had the trunks instead of doing like one long trunk or treat. They had like trunks here, trunks here, trunks here, and you
Yeah.
could get out of each trunk line and go do something else.
Yeah. I forgot
Li-
that she still had
Lily's
that.
face is still painted from last night. Come show the camera your face. You got to come over so they can see. Now turn to the side. I said to the side so they can see your face. The other side, baby. There you go.
You see it?
All right.
All right, buddy.
You
Go
can
ahead.
go now. Thank you. Your services are no longer needed.
So they get it. I get them. Lily goes with me. Yeah, go get it out the deep freezer.
Is the alarm off?
Yeah, Lily goes with me. Quiet goes with Artika. I keep go get what I asked you to get, and because so the first thing we do, Lily says, "I want to go ride on the thing, on the swing thing, the thing that
Hmm.
goes."
The line is
Lily, go get the waffles.
completely bonkers for this thing.
And they was like, we got about 15, 20 minutes before they shutting this thing down. So I'm like, Lily, you're not gonna be able to ride this because the line is too long. Let's hit up this line for candy, so you can get some candy. Lily didn't want to do that. She was trying to do something. I was like, well, let's go find mom.
I lost quad twice in one inflatable. Like it was an inflatable for big kids.
Yeah.
He's not the smallest one to get on it, but he's one of the smallest ones to get on it. He gets in, he gets stuck, he can't get over the first hill.
Yeah.
One of the big kids pushed him over the first hump of it.
Like, because they saw that he was
Yeah,
in trouble.
yeah. It was a good like older sibling move, but they pushed him over, and then he couldn't get over the second hill. There's like it's a long inflatable. So there's a guy standing at one end helping the kids get in. There's a guy in the middle who literally can reach in and pull kids out if they can't get over to the top. You have to get off me. You have to get off me. You have to get off me. Um and then there's a person at the end catching the kids because it's a big slide. And if they have too much momentum coming down the slide, they're going to slide out of this inflatable. So this lady is literally at the end catching these kids. So I stopped the guy when I can't find Quad. Like every kid that went in at the same time and him is already out of this inflatable. So I'm like panicking, like, oh my God, where's my child? I can't find him. So I asked the guy, I said, hey, you see a skeleton? He was like, I've seen two skeletons. I said, the skeleton with the hat with the ball on the top. He said, it's been a minute, but he been in here. So finally, I'm like in the middle, I yell Quad. Quad's head pops up. He waves at me, and I'm like, why are you still in the middle of this thing? So I go around to the end to look for him. He doesn't come out. I go around to the other end to look for him. He doesn't come out. I call Tommy, and I'm like, hey, I lost Quad in this inflatable. I have no idea where this child is. Probably like 2 or 3 minutes later, the same guy that I asked emerges with Quad holding his hand. He was like, I found your skeleton. So I'm like, thank you. So then I'm like, Quad, we should probably go do something that's like smaller kid size. They had some life size Legos. We go and stack the life size Legos. They had a little bitty toddler area that had like basketball hoop. It had some swimming pools filled with like balls. It had a Thomas the Tank Engine inflatable that you had to be 4 and under to get into. And they had a little bounce house. For some reason, he gets into the little bounce house that has like you climb up to get into it, and then there's a slide. You're supposed to bounce once you get into the actual part where the slide is. He immediately leaves out. And I'm like, go back in. He's like, I want to go over here. He tries to go get on the thing that's swinging. I'm like, first off, you don't even meet the height requirement. Get out of there. So, needless to say, the only candy that they got was the candy that I forced them to get when I made them go to like 4 trunks. And then they also didn't get to ride or play on much. Like last year we did like the carnival game where you throw it was the wasn't it the shooting water game?
Yeah.
You shoot the water and whoever's horse gets up to the top first wins. Um it was just a lot.
Man, what you said. I'm sitting over there just thinking how much money they gonna got for having these inflatables out here for 4 hours.
I ain't gonna lie to you. You get an inflatable and a generator. I know one place I can keep you in business. It's their school. for Lily School.
Sure would. I give him a discount too.
I would be there every field day. Be like, we setting up.
Go ahead and put me down.
L and T's inflatables.
Right. Um, but no, man.
Good
It
morning, Glenn.
good morning, Glenn. It always get me thinking about like Halloween and how trick or treating was when we was back in the day and
I never trick or treated.
trunk or treat and all that stuff and I love trunk or treat just because it takes the um the fun in trick or treating is going out, going and being scared and stuff like that, and but trunk or treat seems to be more controlled, a more
It's
safer.
definitely a lot more little kid friendly.
Now I wonder what does if the airport does anything because I remember going to the airport one time and we could go trick or treating basically at the airport.
I don't know.
And it was like we'll go into the airport and trick or treat with our bags and costumes and stuff. But I wonder if they do that anymore. But um,
Good
morning,
morning,
Miss
Miss
Tim.
Tillman.
But just seeing all the kids and everything, it was so funny because I was like, Lily, do you want to go? Get some candy after we left the Legos. She was like, no, I wanted to go do this. I'm like, do what? And she whispering too.
Oh, that was driving me nuts. She was whispering, he was whispering. My neck hurt.
Man, we sitting up there. So they got a DJ out there. All these generators with the
So
inflatables.
all you hear is
and,
and Mary playing
Right.
loud in the background.
It's the God in me.
Boots on the ground.
Right.
Like,
You hear
stop
all
whispering.
this, and then they sitting up there next to you now doing this. I want to go to this. Hey, little mama, let me whisper.
You gotta get off
Tell you
me.
a little something I like that.
Okay. They weren't doing that.
But
I
man,
passed out candy for the first time ever yesterday. I ended up having to just put candy on the porch because no one wanted to knock on the door. Trick or treating has changed.
Oh,
We had
yeah.
kids knock on our door this year, but this was the first year I think that we've had kids even on our
yeah,
street
yeah,
since we
it
lived
is.
here.
It is.
And this is our fourth year in this house?
Yeah, it is. It's the first time that anybody has rung our doorbell to say trick or treat, and
We weren't even here.
we wasn't here. I was like, dog, I meant to cut the light out, just to let them know, like, hey,
And I
don't
bought this bowl
ain't nothing here at the end.
for trunk or treat because I knew I wasn't gonna man my
Wow,
trunk.
Just saw the bowl.
Oh.
He's like, wait a minute.
I bought this for trunk or
Where'd
treat
that come from?
because I knew I wasn't gonna man my trunk, but I decorated my trunk. And so I was thinking honestly and truly about if we had some candy at the house, I would have just sat this out on the front porch because that's what Dr. Woods did the
Oh,
year
yeah.
we trick or treated with them.
Yeah,
They just left candy on the front porch because
Oh,
they knew they
okay.
weren't gonna be home,
yeah.
and the kids could just get a
Go
handful
up there
and
and
go.
get it. Um, should have got one of them speakers that like the dog started barking and he would like get some candy. But no, it's like it was changing when I remember when I was like 11 or 12 and I wasn't really interested in. I ain't like the neighborhood we stayed in. And I ain't never go outside, so I was like not trying to go trick or treating or anything like that.
And our kids don't know these kids in the neighborhood.
Yeah,
Because, well, for one, they're little. For two, so many kids in our neighborhood either don't go to school or go to a different school.
yeah,
Because, like, our neighbors that are in our cove, they homeschool their kids, the ones that have small kids.
yeah,
They homeschool their kids. And then the older kid that does go to school don't go to school
yeah,
with Lily. So,
yeah. So it's like okay, so what's the next best thing? And this the festival thing that they have, man, is so cool. You know, you have all these bounce houses, and it's at the church, and then you trunk or treating, you go into people's trunks, essentially. So, I like it. I like the thing, but if I like also trick or treating when it's done when it's I guess when it's organized.
yeah.
Now that I'm an older person, an older adult, with small children.
Elder millennial.
Yeah. Am I an elder millennial?
It's so
Does
wild.
it
Yes,
does
we
it
are elder
does that
millennials.
change? No, I don't think it changes because
No, we're just the older of the millennials.
we've always been the older
I know.
millennials.
But it didn't really make sense to call us elder millennials when we was 21.
It still doesn't make sense because there are millennials that are older than us.
Yeah, but we still
Wouldn't they
elder.
be elder millennials?
We're in the elder group.
No, I ain't claiming that, man. Don't call me no. Don't call me ma'am or sir.
Man, TJ came by here and his roommate called me. He was like, "Yes, ma'am." I was like, "Boy, get out my house. Get out my house."
uh, sit outside to hand out can. Yeah, that's not something I'm doing.
I saw a lot of that.
What's up, man?
Who is it? Kimmy's Creations.
I just gave
She
you
put
hot
all her
chocolate.
candy like in a big tub, and they was just sitting outside giving out. And she was
gone?
giving out full size
You gone?
candy. I was like, "Oh, you're wealthy.
Okay.
What kind of neighborhood you live in?"
He said, "I'm going upstairs with Nelly."
Bye.
Peace out, buddy. Um, but yeah, man, we just like I would love to be able to in the neighborhood be like, hey, this is what we're doing for Halloween. Let's all get together, let the kids have a good time and stuff like that. But it's like even as neighbors, we're so
Candy did had a good candy. Like
I miss
she
that story.
had Kimmy's Creation. She cooks on camera. Like that's her content.
Uh huh.
Is cooking. And she had like those black tubs we have in the garage.
Huh? Oh.
You know those black tubs we have in the garage on the shelves?
Mm-hmm.
She had one of those and it was full of full size candy bars.
Oh yeah.
Like she dumped all of her candy into it and then sat in her front yard and gave the kids candy.
Yeah. Man. But
I like that. Put a bucket outside and let them help themselves.
yeah. Drinking a beer. Standing up looking at them like
I was watching
like a happy
something. They
mom
was
on
talking
Christmas
about
Day.
they was talking about moms going trick or treating. They was like moms gotta have tea in their cup. And they was like the tea. And it was like they pour a bottle of wine into the cup and then cut the string off of a tea bag and just had the string on the thing so everybody thinks you drinking tea, but you're drinking wine as you walk around. Um, yes, full size Snicker bars. Like she bought like the Sam size box of candy, which honestly and truly, those granted it's less candy in them were cheaper than buying the bags of miniature ones because the miniature bags at Sam's were like $20 and the box of full size candy was like 18.
Yeah.
It was expensive.
Speaking of Halloween, my favorite part is the movies. The movies
And
been
we
trash.
didn't watch a Halloween movie at all. And that's not like us because last year we watched at least 3 movies a week for Halloween.
Yeah, they like cause they they're just terrible.
You can always watch The Nightmare Before Christmas.
And then I'm looking at it from an adult standpoint. I'm like, man, I don't want to watch this. I didn't watch it when I was a kid.
I didn't either.
I
The
asked,
first time I ever saw it was when Lily asked could we watch it.
yeah, I'm the person at work. I'm the person that talks and like
That's why they
when
said you by yourself.
yeah, that's it. They put me in timeout. So when like yesterday, I was like, it's Halloween. What y'all doing? You know, we told the plans and stuff, and then I was like, well, what's your favorite scary movie? You know, and I couldn't think of one. The only thing popped up was Freddy Krueger, like all of those, Nightmare on Elm Street. But it's not that it was scary. It's just
Gets you in the spooky spirit.
right. It's scary because of what it does, but it's like, man, once you thinking about that, you know, what's y'all's favorite scary movie or, you know, or whatever? Just because it's like mine, I thought about Nightmare on Elm Street. One girl said Final Destination, all the Final Destinations. I was like, man, that's scary because it messed me up. Like when I'm riding behind a truck that's carrying like trees, I move. I try to either get in front of it or I move out its way. You know, but like all of that, and I'm like, man, they just not producing like fearful movies anymore.
I never liked scary movies. Never been my thing. So until I had a child who really enjoyed Halloween, I didn't care about scary movies. So I can't even watch Scooby Doo. Ain't no scary movies over
Candy,
here.
Miss Tillman, Candyman, the original Candyman, the new one that they made. I liked it, but I didn't like it. It wasn't scary
I don't know
like
if
the
you knew
original
Mark in
Candyman.
college.
Mark who?
Last name is Estes.
Yeah, I know. He was a twin.
No,
Yes, he was. He was a Sigma.
no.
I
We're
don't know
talking
who
about a
you.
different Mark then.
Yeah,
He was a really big like scary movie connoisseur.
yeah.
And so like we spent the
I got.
summer.
I'm thinking about the complete wrong
Yeah, you
person.
know how summers is like time you make random
Yeah,
friends.
yeah,
So he was a conference assistant with me one summer. And so we got really tight that summer. And so then of course the school year I see him all the time. We talk and we
yeah,
still keep in touch on social media now. And we always he has like a podcast about scary movies.
yeah.
And so me and him, he would sit up and like try to get me to watch scary movies at the desk with him, and I'd be like, Mark, this ain't my jam. This is not my jam. Not doing it.
Man, I like a good story, man. And if it
And I think
happens to
that's
be
the
scary,
thing is that scary movies usually don't have a good plot where you want to yell at the screen. Like, who would do that?
like Friday the 13th bothers me so bad because the story is great,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like how is what messes me up. Early Saws, yes.
Scooby Doo used to be crazy, be scary.
Now, what was crazy about Scooby Doo is when they brought in Scrappy.
Mm-hmm.
That's when it got really wild. And when
I
I
left
started
the
seeing that,
movie on a date when the demons came out. I would
oh
have been
my
like, bro,
god,
don't even ask me to do this. If it ain't a rom com, don't invite me.
man, I love a good rom com.
Like Tommy is the person that got me into watching like superhero things
Yeah,
where I'll actually get into them. But like prior to Tommy, like if you're not inviting me to see a romantic comedy, don't even ask me to go to the movies with you. I'm not going.
man, I went and saw The Great Gatsby one time at the movies. Yeah,
Wow.
I would never do. I watched that movie one time. Was like, I'm straight. But no, like they not. And I think it's because of me knowing understanding that it's a movie, but um the plots aren't good,
Hmm.
and that's why I think the plots are just eh, you know.
We got about 2, maybe 3 weeks of let's get through these movies that are like seasonal fall
Oh,
cozy
I
things.
can't wait till them to come up.
And then I'm jumping head first into criminal.
I can't wait to
I'm about to find every movie that features a black person for this Christmas season. Which say, yes, I dated a guy who liked Marvel movies. I actually enjoyed it, but when we broke up, I stopped watching them because I needed someone to explain it to me. Yeah, I went. Tommy and his friend went on a date, and I just was a third wheel
who
to see a Marvel movie.
who
Kevin.
oh yeah.
I was just the third wheel. But yeah, you know what I'm really upset about so far this year is that there's not a new Merry Little Christmas movie.
Yeah, I'm waiting on the new one. They supposed to have a new one.
They are. They're supposed to go on vacation.
Yeah.
Somebody commented, Kelly Rowland had posted some clips of her on this Brandy and Monica tour. They was like, I hope you had the time to film a movie before you went on tour because we waiting.
We've been waiting for some years, ain't it?
At least 2 years. No, I think the last new movie came out like in 21 or 22.
I'm not sure, but
It's been some years.
like we've definitely got into all.
And
of
I
that.
watch every one of those movies every Christmas.
Yeah. That's so funny.
I watch reviews for extra explanation. Please stop Christmas movies until Thanksgiving.
No,
So
it's
Thanksgiving-
some coming out in early November.
Thanksgiving Day, I have a rule. We have to watch The Preacher's Wife.
Yeah.
Outside of that, y'all can watch whatever Christmas movies y'all want. And I will sit up. TV One, you got them? Okay, let's watch them. BT, whatever.
Yeah.
The cornier, the better.
Yeah.
Hallmark, make sure it's a big city girl and a small town guy. I'm watching.
Right.
The kids be like, I want some hot chocolate, which Quaz is really cold chocolate.
Yeah.
But we got hot chocolate. We gonna watch this movie. and we gonna have a good time.
We ought to figure out how to do a movie night online.
Didn't
So
we
we
do
all
that once?
but that's when COVID was happening, so everybody could do it. You just had to have the certain parameters. So
Yeah.
we'll try to figure that out and just have a movie night with everybody.
The Merry Little movies were so cute. Like the mama
Oh,
got on my nerves.
they was solid.
The mama got on my nerves. Actually, Brisha's character got on my nerves too.
They
At
need
one
to
point.
make a movie like the Five Heartbeats again.
What? And you know Hallmark isn't deviating from their small town city.
They don't
formula.
have to.
They don't have to, cause I'm gonna watch.
People gonna watch it. What you looking for, man?
What are all the things the small town guy can do? He can have a bakery. He can be a handyman. He can
One
just be her boyfriend from high school, or the guy that grew up down the street. Like whatever it is, one of them Maury twins is gonna be in at least a handful of them, and the brother-in-law from Merry Little Christmas, he gonna also be in some.
Sure said just watch True Crime. Man, the only thing I do is turn the news on, man.
Yeah, you watch the news, you get spooked. Yep, a hardware store. That's a good one.
You remember MC Hammer played not the real MC Hammer, the guy that played MC Hammer played a radio host.
Mm-hmm.
And the radio was shutting down at
Mm-hmm.
Christmas. On Christmas Day. Who does that?
Who does that? But we watched it.
We definitely watched it. Watched it twice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm all in. Like when they be releasing the
Then-
list of the black Christmas movies, I'm watching. DeVal Ellis had one with Eva.
That was pretty good.
Yep. I'm trying to think of what else did we watch.
Everybody had one, man.
I love a good cold
Me
case
too.
true crime
Me too.
documentary.
Me too. High five.
She finds out he was a big city lawyer or doctor and came back home for something. And it's usually because something happened to somebody in the family.
Wash your face.
Whom,
It's warm, okay?
whomever did whatever,
Yeah, yeah.
they
Come on, man. You gotta move.
yeah,
dude.
you're tripping, Quad.
Go this way. Get off my back.
Tabitha Brown has a Christmas movie coming to theaters, I think. See, I'm not going to the theater.
Huh? What?
You gotta catch me with the stuff that I can watch at home.
Man, I be sitting up there like, man, so who did this and who did
So
that?
I think that's why I have now gotten into thanks to Talisa's book club, I've now gotten into listening to psychological thrillers. Like like listening to them on Audible. Because I have a list of suspects.
All right, go ahead, man.
And at least one of the people that I suspect is always the ones that wins. I mean that committed the crime.
What'd you say?
I like psychological thrillers,
Oh,
like
yeah, I
listening
heard
to the
that part.
ebooks.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. At least one of my suspects is always the one that actually did it. I be having a list of suspects.
Oh, I be
though.
getting them wrong. I be wrong like wrong could be.
And I be having the motive too.
Yeah. Y'all don't forget it's daylight savings time.
She did sound like she was AI.
Okay. The one that you was telling me about
Hmm.
that I started, and I was like, man, I'm gonna have to stop this one.
It was good. Though.
I'm listening to a book now that's about 5 writers. And they was a friend, and one of them was killed on a cabin trip.
What is he doing?
I don't know. He playing with that turntable, which I need to hook up. Yeah. Daylight savings times is this week. Time is this week, so remember that. You get we fall back.
You get an hour tomorrow.
So is it an extra hour or you lose an hour?
You get an hour because you're going back in time.
Oh,
So the 2 o'clock hour repeats. It's gonna be 2, and then 2:59 is gonna be 2 o'clock again,
yeah.
or it's gonna be 1, and then 1:59 is gonna be 1 o'clock again. I can't remember which one.
I got you. What else?
And we learned during COVID that everybody in the world don't do their daylight savings time at the same time, because we got stuck with Kojo in London, and we was all like, "Hey, it's time here," and he was like, "Nope, we still got an hour."
Yep.
What?
Man. Something I thought about too. This is random, guys, and then we're gonna get into it.
We got about 15 minutes.
Right,
to
I
get into
know.
it.
You got 15 minutes. You remember your first car?
Yeah. I've only had 3 cars.
Have you?
Yeah.
Me too. Apparently. Yeah. The Cutlass, the Malibu, and Volkswagen. Um.
I only bought one of them.
Good morning. Nah. I don't. Nah. It's. I read that it was this weekend.
Nah, it's still happening.
Is it?
Hmm
Anyway,
They we voted on it like 7 years ago, and nothing has happened since that vote.
Yeah. What I was saying
We're
about
gonna
my
be like
first car
Arizona.
is I need some tires on my car now, right?
Hmm
And so I'm like, how am I gonna get these tires? How am I gonna get these tires? And then so like my old car, like
hmm
both of my old cars, especially my first one,
hmm
first car. Let me go get these used tires real quick. Cost me
I have
$30.
never bought used
You
tires.
haven't?
My mama wouldn't let me.
Man, I used to buy used tires, and man, all the
Ace
time.
used to try to convince me that I would need used tires. I'll be like, I'll buy these tires one at a time before I buy a used
No,
tire.
man, I used to go to the little play. Hey, man, can you? Because first off, in my first car, I used to ride them tires
They was bald.
until the inside started showing. You know them steel little rods. Yeah,
No, I ain't never
what they
rolled
call
a
them,
tire.
Maypops.
I've never
These
had.
Maypop today.
Now I've had where my wheels didn't ride evenly, and like the sides of my tires would be
Yeah,
bald,
yeah,
and I'd be like, we gotta get these fixed.
yeah. That's how like I learned about getting your tires aligned and stuff.
Turntable,
Getting your
turntable.
wheels aligned and everything
Yeah.
because my car used to right.
Oh, I actually posted this on Instagram the other day. I didn't post that one, but having a home and buying 4 tires at the same time are two things that make me feel like an adult. It's not even having kids.
Yeah,
It is a bubble one. Yeah, go
man.
ahead. Go take it upstairs. You can go blow bubbles upstairs.
Carrie, I don't remember the movie Carrie. Um,
Okay, go downstairs.
but
Then.
yeah, man. So I gotta get them tires.
Where's that kid that helped the DC sniper? Oh my God.
He in jail, ain't he?
He just spilled bubble juice on me.
Hostel was crazy. I like horror films though. Where's the kid? Yeah.
That is one. It did get away.
But yeah, man. So that's what I thought about my first
I'm
first
just trying
thing.
to figure out how.
I don't know. He just I don't
I
know.
don't want it. I
I
don't
don't
want it.
even know why them like they're still available.
They're not. The rest
S-
of them are in the garage.
so what we got? We got SNAP benefits.
They said Walmart has great deals on tires.
Man, I went. Yeah,
He went to
I
Sam's
don't.
Club, got a quote, and they ordered the tires. We was like, wait a minute, quotes do not equal order.
Right, but they had a real good deal on some tires, man. That's how we ended up getting the plus thing.
Hmm
Um, I don't shop at Walmart. I'm sorry. They try to take some money from
You know, Sam's Club is basically the same company.
me. Yeah, I shop at Sam's Club, at Walmart.com. I didn't think about Costco, man.
I do have a Costco card you can utilize. I
Um,
don't know if BJ sells tires or not. We can go look at them too.
so few things that we just gonna run by this and see what we fall on. So SNAP benefits,
You saw the thing that the two judges was like, hey, get them people they stuff.
yeah. I don't understand why people don't understand people have hardships and that this stuff uh is beneficial to some folks. Now, if you want people to eventually get off of it, create a program to graduate them from the from being on it.
The issue is everything is
Go ahead,
increasing
Slim.
except for people's wages.
Right, that's the problem.
And if you can't go to Burger King and get your burger, you would have a fit.
Right.
But you're also telling people that they shouldn't work jobs like that because they need to get it out the mud. And it's like, shut up.
You're right. Like that's the thing. I truly believe in getting it out the mud. But
Mhm.
my thing is we're not playing on a level playing field.
Never
and we
have
never
been.
will. We never will.
Mm-mm.
Because for somebody growing up that no it's a norm for them to own things, it's a norm for them to live in the house, it's a norm for them to go to a better school. like they're gonna continue on that thing. But
Mm-hmm.
if it's you're changing something that didn't grow up in that you didn't grow up in,
Yeah.
it's like high blood pressure and black folks. They say it's hereditary. It can't be.
It's not hereditary. It is you're eating the same things that the people that had high blood pressure was also eating.
Right.
But I was reading a comment yesterday that was like, you're talking to people
Share
from
absolutely
a
not.
tax bracket, like your tax bracket that you were born into is the tax bracket that you're gonna die in. And you're telling people who were born in a lower tax bracket to figure out how to get to yours regardless. What does it say? And then want to argue that people who work fast food jobs don't deserve a living wage. 5.15 is too much. You can't even live off of that. You can't.
You can't live
You
off
cannot live in Metro Atlanta, period, off of minimum wage.
and no, and minimum wage is for you,
Right.
not for a family. It's for you,
Don't let you have two kids.
man.
Don't let you have one kid. But okay,
I
thank
don't
you.
even think it's. I don't think it's evil. I just don't think that they're thinking about the team. Like I always compare middle class, wealthy class, and poor class as a team. We're all American. We all want to move in a one direction. For us, somebody said for us to be the
How
wealthy,
very inclusive of you.
huh?
How very inclusive of you.
We have to be because that if you played on a team, there's the best player on the team, and there's the worst player on the team.
You know what? There's actually bringing this back to Real Housewives of Potomac.
Okay.
One of the girls was talking about her husband was a 10-year starter.
Hmm.
And they was making it seem like she was being an elitist against the other girl whose boyfriend was or whose fiance was just on the team. She's like, there's a hierarchy. Or she didn't use the word hierarchy, but she's like, there's levels to being on a team. And everybody's needed.
Hmm.
And I'm like, that's pretty much America.
Yeah.
There's levels, but everybody's needed.
Everybody is needed to do their job. But if you can't get the folks at the bottom, if the people at the bottom aren't able to take care of themselves with just what you say, this is the bare minimum that we have to give,
Mm-hmm.
we have a problem.
Yeah.
And that's where it starts at because people can't afford to live.
They're saying people are using it too long. It's for a hand up, but they never worked $15 an hour job with kids. Right. Because $15 an hour with two kids still is poverty,
Yeah.
no matter how you slice it.
Like, but even like even with that, right? Because I do believe it just should be. It's only should be for a little while. It only should be, until you're able to move up and
Mhm.
let somebody else come in that needs it. But there's not a program there.
Mm-mm.
Because literally, I got food stamps when I was in college,
Me too.
and it helped out so much
Me
because
too.
it's one less thing I had to worry about.
I
They
had
used
to,
to they
I
had
had
a,
to figure out how to pay my rent, but I ain't have to worry about how to eat.
right. They made sure we had. I think it was like $180.
Mm-hmm.
That was what you were getting for being a college student.
Yeah, and
and-
you were by yourself.
Right.
And at that point in time, you would still have to put some money with it, but $180 could feed you.
Right. For a month.
My mom went and put me on her Sam's card.
Yeah.
I was in there buying trays of chicken, dividing it up,
Man.
having the time of my life.
But that's how you learn to survive. But it was only for a time. You got to go back every 6 months to redo your
Recertify.
thing and all this stuff. Figure out a program to put these folks in to get them off of it
Mm-hmm.
to where it can be a step up and not something that they need.
That's one of those things, though, and it's not just food stamps, right? There's so many things out here that people are like, y'all should have figured this out. Take credit, for example, right? Credit. Credit didn't come around until the 80s, like in the sense that we know it with FICO scores, right? How is somebody that's never had a FICO score going to teach somebody what to do with a FICO score?
It's going to be hard.
It's just one of those things. And then we were of the group whose parents just told us don't go get a credit card. That's not sound advice.
Mm-mm.
I need a credit card. I need credit to buy a house. I need credit to buy a car. You at this point you need credit to move into an apartment.
Yep.
So you have all of these things, but you don't have anybody there to teach you how to utilize these things. And if you're a person who, like, I have to take it to the extreme matter. What if you were a kid who grew up in foster care? Who was gonna sit down and teach you that?
Yeah.
They just trying to give you basic survival.
Right. They're just trying to make sure you have a house and food.
Right. So who was gonna teach you? And then they're like, well, at 18, you should have it figured out. How?
You don't.
Who was
I
gonna
don't even,
teach you?
I was just 17
Like, I'm
yesterday.
literally just I'm using the extreme side of it.
Nothing changed.
Nothing changed except for the time on the clock.
How many times I've been around the sun?
Citibank used to give student credit cards back in the 90s. Worst thing ever. In the 2000s too.
Yeah. Shit,
We were
everybody
talking
did.
to some of Tommy's classmates last weekend about they would give you a credit card for a free sub or a free pizza. Fill out this application and you could get a Domino's pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when you're hungry, that
Man,
sounds
yeah.
like a great
I
idea.
bet. I had so many inquiries on my credit report. Why was
Because
it calling?
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry.
And y'all are giving it away for me to do this.
I don't care if y'all give it to me or not. Let me get this pizza.
I'm not going to get approved. Okay, still fill this application out because that's their job. And also, like, I did that. I didn't give away pizzas, obviously, but when I worked in a jewelry store, we had a I remember one year at Christmas, they gave us a goal. If you got 1 through 20 people to fill out a credit application, you got $1 an app. If you did 20 through 40 people to fill out an application, you got $2 an app. If you did over 40 people, you got $3 an application. I had one coworker who wouldn't sell anything. She literally would just go outside,
Fill out this
fill out
application.
credit apps. If you got approved and you wanted to buy something, she'd send you into one of us.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But that December, she did 127 apps by herself.
Yeah.
They was like, what is she doing? We was like, not selling. All she's doing is asking about credit apps because she was trying to find a way to line her paycheck.
Mm-hmm.
I can't be mad at it, but also you're preying on people who don't know.
Yeah. It's like a lot of times people, it never was a problem. It wasn't an issue,
Mm-hmm.
when we was in school because that's just the way things were. We're not saying that it's great or it was bad, but we're saying nobody just questioned it because that's the way things were. But today, it's more prevalent because we're seeing, okay, this is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do that. We should at least know what we're getting into, the 2008 crisis. We should at least know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And how it affects everybody else because now it's not just affecting one group of people.
Mm-hmm.
It's affecting everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So it's tough when we have people that in charge that don't think people need help.
Mm-hmm.
The same thing, like everything ties together. If you don't eat at night, that means you're not gonna work the next day.
Mm-hmm.
If you get sick, you're not going to the doctor because you can't afford that.
Mm-hmm.
Like it does not make sense.
Or you're gonna go to the emergency room and then you're gonna get billed for it, and you're never gonna pay that bill, which is gonna
Right.
potentially. I
It's
think
gonna
they've taken away now where medical bills can't get put on your credit report again. Because
Right.
remember, they was off and then they was
Yeah.
back on and then they was off again.
Yeah. Biden signed something in
Yeah.
law to say you can't do that. But again, it goes back to that's gonna cause things to get even more expensive because now it's like it costs us more. It'll cost the hospital more to treat you for an emergency because they understand that they're not getting paid back for it.
Man, have you ever looked at the itemized bill for a hospital visit?
Yeah, I have.
I looked at the one from when I delivered Quad. No, from Lily. And I was like, y'all charged me for stuff. I remember they put an IV in me after I had Lily.
Yeah,
I was like, what was the point of this IV?
yeah.
I not,
To charge you for it.
I have already had this baby. I had this baby in the hallway. Y'all don't even need to charge me for a triage room because I ain't going there.
Yeah.
Like, I literally, no. I literally just had this baby in the hallway. And then y'all put me in a room and kept me for 2 days.
Hmm.
I ain't need an IV, and neither did she.
This boy here.
What else you
Um,
got?
the verses happened. I
We
didn't
didn't.
watch
I'm
it.
gonna say we didn't get to watch it. I turned it on. We were at a bowling alley when it happened. I turned it on. It just didn't really do anything. At 62, I just learned I really need to be living on basically half my funds to save the other half for retirement. Nobody told me that.
Yeah.
Right. You're my
Well,
best friend too,
I'm
Bart.
glad you said something because that's a way for the younger people to understand that.
Hmm.
You know, Cash Money No Limit versus somebody said No Limit one. We ain't watch it. I've been listening to Cash Money all week though,
I
and
had I couldn't get my I had found a verses playlist for that verses, and every time, okay, can you get off me? I'm in pain.
what I was gonna say was Lil Wayne truly did improve in rapping. By the time
Hmm.
he got to the Carter, he was like, I got it.
Um, I have dived now into like old Cash Money and No Limit interviews. Like I saw Turk on Drink Champs from a few years
Yeah.
ago. BG was just on the Breakfast Club. I didn't listen to
BG
it
was
yet.
on Drink Champs too.
Yeah.
It was he did something that I was like, man, this sound like he lying.
I definitely feel a way though about these people who have addictive lifestyles, because like Turk was talking about all the drugs that he was
Yeah.
doing, and I'm like, and then y'all put him in the room with alcohol and drugs.
Hmm.
Yes, I took something for it right before we got on, because I literally woke up, put on clothes, and came down here,
Yeah.
and that
So
took forever.
right, and another thing too, high vibe is like if we knew that, it's so much harder to change a behavior today, being our age and everything like that, than it would be if we was starting out learning it. Like if this is how things were when we first did our thing, or we first was learning how to deal with money,
Hmm.
you know. So
I saw clips of Master P marching in place, and I was like, he got his cardio up.
yeah, Masterpiece so funny to me, man.
He made him say, "Ooh."
Next thing, hurricane in Jamaica.
Oh my gosh, I've been watching the coverage of that from like people actually in Jamaica. There's a travel guide. I definitely, whenever we go back to Jamaica, I want to take one of her tours.
Yeah.
But she every time there's a hurricane, I started watching her the last big hurricane that hit Jamaica. Which I think was like a category 2, maybe category 3.
Mm-hmm.
I think by the time it hit Jamaica, it was a tropical storm. But I started watching her
Get
videos
down.
of storm
Get
coverage,
down.
um, either a year, maybe 2 years ago. And so this hurricane, I've definitely been keeping up with her. And she was in Hanover
Mm.
and was like showing the down trees and everything. But she was actually like posting videos as she could during the hurricane.
Yeah.
Definitely prayers for Jamaica as they rebuild. I saw a lot of people online that was like, should I cancel? Y'all think it's gonna be reopened by the 5th? Because I got a flight
No,
out.
absolutely not.
And I was like, I get those people, because if you have a flight to Jamaica and you haven't paid
No,
for travel
no.
insurance,
Go over there and get some.
you can't cancel your flight. You gotta let them tell you that everything is
Move.
canceled.
Move.
Okay, you're bored. Keep going. Um, get the travel insurance. That's one thing. But also, like it's just prayers for Jamaica. Like I've seen a lot of people raising money for different relief efforts. I hope that this doesn't become a thing where we don't know where the money's going.
Yeah.
But it seems like everybody that I've seen raising money for Jamaica is actually giving it to people on the ground.
Yeah.
So they're working through that. Now, the question that I have with that is, how long is it going to take for them to get the supplies, since they're an island and they
Mm-hmm.
don't just have the stuff there because they're a small island?
Yeah.
But Man, that was really tough.
It's crazy looking at it because it's like, man, when you see where the eye of a hurricane is beautiful. I don't know who it was flying in the plane, but the
Mhm.
eye of a hurricane is beautiful. But like you see where that hurricane was going, and it covered the country,
Mhm.
like the whole country, and it was on the other side of the like one side
Mhm. And
of
I
the
was
country.
actually reading stuff about the different places that got hit and how hard they got hit. It seemed like Kingston didn't get hit as hard as like Montego Bay and Ocho Rios. So we flew in on the Montego Bay side,
Hmm.
and Ocho Rios was like an hour drive out. Kingston is on the other side of the island and didn't get hit as hard, but definitely I haven't even seen any coverage from Cuba because
Cuba got hit too.
Cuba and
It
Haiti
was
were
a it
up
was a
next.
three when it hit Cuba.
Yeah, and it hit Haiti around the same time because
Yeah,
it's right over there.
yeah,
But I haven't looked at any coverage of Haiti or Cuba, and also like it's been rough for Jamaica. Like
hmm,
I always like feel sorry for the Caribbean islands because that takes away their livelihood, and people are always like you can't travel during this stuff, but Jamaica needs our tourism dollars.
yeah,
But they also can't do anything after a hurricane. So it's like you're in a catch 22. What do you do?
hmm,
Like they need our money to rebuild, but they also don't need us there. So it's like give your money to try to help them, but how? My agency is also gearing up to help since we have a presence in Jamaica, but that government shutdown is delaying our normal type of response. Yeah, it's it's a catch 22. This whole government shutdown doesn't make sense. I always have said since we've had the first government shutdown that I can remember. If you stop paying the people that make the decisions, they'll make a decision faster.
yeah.
But
Um,
unfortunately, it don't work like that.
Ari Fletcher. And this the last thing I had. I'm gonna just get to it because we're there. Ari Fletcher said, I don't know if it was last week or the week before last, that homecoming. She didn't know homecoming was for
Adults.
adults. I was like,
What Gary Owens say? DeVry class of '98.
I was like, come on, man, you got to think better than that. It's I don't know. Like it's just I'm like homecoming is bigger for HBCUs, in my opinion. But everybody loves a good homecoming. When I was at UT, I didn't like I went to the first homecoming. I went to the second one, but after that it was like I don't want to go.
Yeah, I've never been to a homecoming game.
I went to the homecoming games. I went to the parties. The day I didn't even know about uh frat row.
Cause we didn't have a presence on frat row as black people.
Right. Um
So it wasn't an issue for homecoming. She was saying she's seeing all these people's homecoming pictures and she didn't know that adults went to homecoming. And we're like, it's literally in the name. Homecoming, meaning that they're coming home. They consider the campus home because it was home for them for 4 years or more. And they're coming home. And she was just like, hey, that's weird that all these adults are coming to this college to do stuff. And I'm like, it's in the name.
Yeah. But it's like I always think about like even high school homecomings. Like I don't go to the high school homecomings, but when I was there, they were huge. You
Mm-hmm.
know, the gang was big and they would have parties and stuff like that. But I mean, it's a homecoming.
Mm-hmm.
Come back home.
Mm-hmm.
Celebrate. Do something. Like
Right.
watch the kids because what and this is something that we were talking about at my class gathering.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't even say it's a class. It was a reunion,
It was a
but it
gathering.
was a class gathering
When two or
amongst.
three are gathered.
Yeah, that's a party to
Yeah,
me.
that's how many it was. Two
Uh,
or three.
it was five of us, by the way.
Good.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah,
yeah,
it
it
was
was
five.
five. I counted.
It was
I
five,
counted.
yeah. It was
No,
5 of y'all and 2 spouses.
and two spouses. Yep.
And one of the spouses went to school with y'all, so she kinda
She doesn't count. She wasn't in our class. She
she
was
what I'm
she was a
saying,
year
she kinda
she was a year under us. But
yeah, homecoming is a thing for many black churches because our church does a homecoming.
yeah. It's an actual thing, man. And so that's what we was talking about, like the alumni of the school or the place wants to support the kids that's there now because it's our school.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like me and Greg always talk about the football team. We play football. It's our football team.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and so we want to support them in whatever way we can because we wanted people to do that for us when we played, when we went
Mm-hmm.
to the school. So I mean, homecoming is a big thing for the current students to see. Hey, you can get out here, graduate from this school, and go become great and do the things that we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's what it's all
Some of
about.
y'all are doing.
Hmm.
Some of y'all aren't great.
Some of us are having a hard time.
I'm not even talking about that. I'm just saying some of y'all are just not great.
Yeah, yeah, truly, truly. Man, it was like,
Ah,
yeah, so,
oh, that hurt.
but anyway, that's all I had to say, man. Y'all have been lovely this week,
Yeah,
this weekend, today,
on today.
talking with y'all this morning. Um, Shout out to what's that
It
channel?
takes two.
It Takes Two. They shouted us out. They reached 10,000 subscribers, and they was doing a thing where they would tell their
It's called
subscribers
It Takes Two Show.
It Takes Two show. They actually was I was speeding through. They they actually shouted us out with their channel for people to come check us out. So if you're watching from their channel, we appreciate you for checking us out, and we definitely appreciate them
Mm-hmm.
for doing that. That was really
Pretty cool.
nice.
When I saw that they tagged us, I was like, "Who tagging us in some?" Then I looked at it. And I was like, "Oh, okay, thank y'all."
Yeah, I never saw it until she said something. I was like, well, let me go watch it. You know, so
Yeah, they did 10 other channels
yeah,
for 10K,
10K. So
which was pretty cool. I
and they talked about the Love Brew.
mm-hmm.
So that was I was like,
Oh,
okay.
you was supposed to do your trivia.
What you? Oh, what was? Oh, yeah. So if you like, I should have did it at the beginning.
It's all right.
But anyway, what was the thing? Do y'all remember the original name for Love Brew Podcast? Because it wasn't Love Brew Podcast. Put it in the comments below. And with that being said, man, we gonna get out of here. We gotta record Married at First Sight. Stop. We gotta record Married at First Sight.
Yep, that was it.
What was it?
Saturday morning coffee break.
That's what it was.
That's why he didn't even know.
You're right.
That was it.
Man. Or something like that, yep. But yeah, so
Yeah, I watched episode 5 last night while trying to sit up at my desk uncomfortably. I gotta watch 6 and 7, but I think we're gonna do it as 3 separate videos,
yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah.
So we'll record 5 and then
Six and
get through
seven.
6 and 7.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. This season, I'm interested in it because everybody got communication problems,
Yeah,
and then they got the old folks on here like,
I enjoy that aspect. Of
yeah,
it,
I do
though.
too, because they bring a different
I feel like
expectation to it.
the older people on the show give us less desperation.
Yeah, yeah. Or we understand where the desperation. I don't want to. Desperation is such a negative connotation,
I don't
but
have
we
negative
understand it
connotation.
where it comes from.
You have to be some sort of desperate to let somebody else pick a person for you to marry sight unseen.
Yeah,
That's
if
just
you
it is
choose
what
to
it
do
is.
that.
Yeah, that's just it is what
Yeah.
it is.
So,
And it's not culturally what you do.
right, right. But with that being said, yeah. So we're gonna work on that, and then I'm gotta figure out this shoot right. So with that being said, guys, we love you guys. We appreciate you guys. Um, Join the membership. Talk to us on Thursday. We be having good little conversations on Thursday. Um, and yeah, we out. Enjoy it. It's Saturday. The sun is out. November 1st. Go out here and enjoy some stuff, man.
It is November.
We
1st,
out.
huh?
Peace.
Bye, y'all. I would say